Welcome back to Ryan's Rally. I'm your host, Bo. So let's go. We open a quarter of the box and send the other 3/4 out to you. So leave a comment to qualify. This week we are opening 1990 Donruss and looking for the 1989 World Series MVP and 1990 Roberto Clemente Award winner. Let's throw out some clues. After he reached the majors in the early 80s, he would come home to Oakland after the season, call elementary schools, and offer to come speak about education and drugs. The schools didn't call him, he just wanted to do it. Any thoughts? Let's try again. He worked for the Boys Club in Oakland from age 12 all the way through high school, helping keep the clubhouses safe and functioning. He kept at it in the off-season after he signed a contract with the Dodgers in 1975 and trotted off to the minors. Oh, I forgot to mention that we will be doing things differently than other break channels. We want to know why some of the greats are greats. We will reflect on their Diamond King level performances, but more so on their humanitarian efforts off the field. How they use their celebrity as a force for change in their community. Give up? The baseball legend we're looking for is Dave Stewart of the Oakland A's. So let's go ahead and break open our box. Now, the way that we do it here, this stack is ours. This stack is for someone. This stack is for someone. And that stack is for someone. '18 A's Hall of Fame inductee Dave Stewart, aka Smoke. And I love that name simply because it's one of the leadership positions for a field artillery unit. Sometimes something that impresses me about people is whenever you run across people that try to live lives of purpose. Not a flawless life, mind you. We all stumble and we all will fall at some point. It's your character that gets you back up again. Or in my case, Sergeant First Class Polk. I've never attempted to be a great man, just a man. That's what I see when I read how it took him working with A's pitching coach, Dave Duncan. He helped him unlock something inside himself, where Sergeant First Class Polk helped me unlock something inside of me. Let's see what we get with this one. Jose Nunez, Steve Farr, Tony Gwynn. We'll be learning about him soon. Willie Rudolph, Bo Diaz, Tim Belcher, Eric Show, Jay Buhner, Eric King, Scott Lusiter, Robin Ventura, rookie, Checklist, Kevin Tapani, Mike Gallego, Terry Kennedy, Tom Candianti, and Tom Glavine. Oh, one of my favorite Braves. And we'll be holding on to him too. This new chance to reinvigorate himself with the help of new team and a new developmental program, Stewart became a big part of the 1988 through 90 Oakland AL championship pennant teams and the 1989 World Series champions. Yes, the 89 championship, though the Earthquake championship. Yes, in 1989, the Earthquake World Series. Talk about one crazy life, right? Kevin Seitzer. I'm not going to mess it up. Mark Carrion, Pascal Perez, Pedro Guerrero, Bass, Frank White, Tony Phillips, strike two. During the Earthquake series, the A's swept the Giants, and Stewart was named MVP of the series with a 1.9 ERA. Amazing, right? Not quite. In times of need, I think we all find a new gear we didn't know we had. Dave Stewart found a couple. Let's check out this pack. Bo Jackson, my favorite baseball player ever. Greg Swindle, Steve Sachs, Brian Harvey, John Moses, Dave Henderson. Wilson, Sid Bream, Glenn Davis. Following the earthquake, it was reported by the New York Times that Stewart lent assistance to those who lost their homes and also helped rescue workers at a collapsed freeway. Let me say it again, a collapsed freeway. Folks, that's a hero in the community. No cape, no camera, just loving the person to your left and right. It's having that selfless ability to put yourself out there for other people. It's an amazing quality in someone. Kevin Gross, Mitch Webster, Franklin Stubbs, Al Newman, Todd Burns, Is anyone else motivated? Do any of you have these kinds of Dave Stewart memories? No one? Well, someone did. CC Sabathia. Yeah, that guy. That pitcher fella. Sabathia credits quality time, not dollars. Did everyone get that? Even the people in the back. I'll say it again. Sabathia credits the quality time, not dollars. The lessons that he taught them with the baseball drills and then sticking around to sign autographs and just giving that mentoring time to those local boys and girls clubs. That one interaction inspired a young man to do incredible things with his life. That's the kind of power that we all have whenever we interact with others and they get to see the best parts of us or the best sides of us. Mike Brumley, Jim Corsi. There we go. The kid, Ken Griffey Jr. Stick him over there with Bo. They're all in good company. That's me, Tony Hill, Morris, Andy Beans, Terry Steinbeck. Another A. So we'll just put them all over there together. Dwight Gooden, Kurt, Eric, and Deion James. Each of our words and actions have impact, whether we believe it or not. With so much negativity in the world at all times, not just now, be the silver lining in someone else's day. Don't try to be a superhero. Just be nice. Just being nice has its own rewards, and it doesn't cost anything. But it definitely puts the best you out there. Don't focus on hitting a home run all the time. Just get the ball in play and trust in your teammates to get you home. That way that difference is made. Bob Walk, Bobby Thigpen, Wally Backman, Vaughn Hayes, A Checklist, Ellis Burke, Darren Jackson, Tim Raines, Greg Harris, Greg Calderat, Lance McCullers, Craig, Ozzie Smith, Corey Snyder. There we go. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Dave Stewart. His Donruss Diamond King. It's $1 million smile. We will put him right there. And then Tracy Jones. That really does motivate me. We actually did pull him. We'll see if we can also get a base card. But to think about it, now that I've used the H word, let's make the distinction. When I say a hero, I'm not talking about a superhero. Not someone who's wearing a cape, spandex, and is always on duty to uphold this and do that and blah, blah, blah. That's too high of a bar to set for anyone. Stewart was a community hero, where he tried to just be a good person. Being a good person is subjective, but it's a start. It doesn't mean flawless, but never stop trying. Be that difference. Be that pat on the back that someone else may need. Brian Du Bois, Joe, Scott Sanderson, Dan Gladden, Barry Larkin, Tim Cruz, Mickey Hatcher, Bill Spires, Mark Lemke, Vaughn Hayes, Billy Ripken, Cal Ripken, Frank Viola, Greg Brock, Mike Lacrosse, Fred McGriff, the crime dog, and Ricky Jordan. So, by my count, he marked off some pretty significant community hero checklist checks. Concern for the well-being of others. Check. Competent and confident. Check. Wasn't afraid to face fear head on. Check. See what else we can find. Bud Black, Dave Bergman, Keith Hernandez, Randy Velarde, Ken Daly, Kevin Hickey, Bob McClure, Larry Anderson, Lou Whitaker, Neil Heaton, Howard Johnson, Hojo, Milt Thompson, Rick Lincoln, Bob Melvin, Steve Wilson, Oil Can Boyd, and Lee Smith. And last pack magic. Let's see if we can get the base card. We have really gotten more than I had planned on in our stack with the Bo Jackson and the Ken Griffey Jr. I tell you, I really wanted that for everybody else. I tell you, the man right there, that's what today's show was all about. Having that goal and trying to get it. Our goal was to see the man we wanted to honor pop up in our stack of cards, and it did. So let's look at this last little bit. Andrew Pena, Randy Bush, Dave Smith, Stan Javier, Tony Fassis, Steve Avery, another Brave, Sweet, Harold Reynolds. We'll go ahead and set him aside because he is our next week's target, I do believe. Joe Carter, Tony Castillo, Barrett. But I do hate to do this to you, Mr. Harold, but you are next week's. I don't want to take any shine off of our man of the hour. But thank you. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining us today while we were on the hunt for Dave Stewart. If he motivated you, let us know, because it really warmed my heart to know we had tried to make an impact in the community with the same organization. When I attended physical therapy tech school in San Antonio, Texas, my class donated our Christmas funds to the less fortunate. We bought Christmas gifts and we spent the full day taking those Christmas gifts and just getting to know those kids and letting them know that someone else cared. So get out there and spend that quality time. But it's wonderful and it amazes me when I find points of likeness with others. So celebrate our humanity in hopes it flourishes in others. And lastly, be the change you want to see. Till next week, take care.